Hi guys, Piotr here. This is LiteFinance Global YouTube channel. It's my pleasure to be with you again. Today we are going to discuss some possible signs of the market top and how to spot them over here. Also, we are going to discuss the possible signs of the market bottom and how to spot them. And finally, we are going to try to explain how we can take the advantage of these signs. So without further ado, let's jump straight into the video. Okay folks, so last 3 times we were discussing from the metric perspective, the single candle pattern and the candlestick patterns, and hopefully you are going to get your knowledge from that. It is not the holy grail. It is to understand, to get into your mind what to look for. Again, not the holy grail. That's not how we can call it. Because why? Because we are going to be stopped out quite a few times, but my way to try to show you what we should look for, it was how to look for some kind of the single candle moves, as well as we are going to discuss today, the candlestick patterns. It wasn't the way to show you the particular things, how it works. It was more the way how we should think, what we can do when we are going to see some things. So what I'm going to do today, I'm going to try to show you and discuss with you the latest patterns. In that case, we are going to discuss the daily chart, and hopefully it's going to be useful for you. Don't forget, we are watching higher time frames, all right? But then we are develop our strategy for the particular day based on the lower time frame. In that case, I'm going to show you that some of the patterns are working great. Unfortunately, some of them are not gonna work, and that's the name of the game. We are not going to be 100% right, 100% of the time right, to be on the correct way. We don't have enough money to create the market. We have to adopt into that market. Again, it's going to be briefly based on what we lately seen, but the more important is for you to go back and check each and every example, right? Not based on what we are going to discuss right here, right now. You have to do your own homework, you have to do your own research. I'm going to take this particular picture we have right here, right now, and I'm going to try to show you and tell you what is right, what is wrong. All right, let's have a look what we have at the very beginning to the left side. There you go. There was a particular consolidation, and then we've seen few times we retested that one. All right, maybe at one day it wasn't too tradable, but for sure it was tradable over here. Okay, now guys, as I told you, it's not the holy grail. Okay, look what we have. We had attempt to break lower. What is important, we made similar in size the move. So in case of the attempt to move higher, that's what you have to have in your mind. That's what you have to take into the consideration. Again, we retest that one and we've seen the move to the downside. for sure, from intraday perspective, it was tradable, right? But then, look what happened, okay? It was just 1 day pullback. Then, after the pullback, we went higher. What has happened? This is the particular day over here, taking into the consideration the consolidation. It was probably tradable. This one was tradable as well, but then it wasn't. Finally, we went lower. We broke down again. All right? So it was the possibility that we are going to be stopped out again. So that's what you have to have in mind. It's not holy grail. We are going to have a days with the stopped outs, right? Another one. Yes, please. Plenty of them. That's the daily chart. On a lower time frame, you are going to have much more. Another break to the downside, retest, move much lower, right? That's what I like the most. If we have the clear direction, if we have the consolidation, and we are going to see attempt to go against the whole move, we have to be patient. The market probably is going to give us a chance in the correct market way. All right, that's what has happened. Look at these two upper shadows. I told you, when it comes to the single candle upper shadows, mark up, mark down, that's what I love the most, right? Here was another example of the possible move into the right direction. Want more examples? Yes, of course. There you go. You've got another one. Consolidation. Fake to the downside. Yes, probably we would be stopped out here. But then we are waiting for something similar into the other direction. Didn't happen? It did. It did. Just look what happened here. Two upper shadows. The shadows are telling us everything. Wanna more? Yes, of course. There you go. Consolidation ahead of the break to the downside. Then what? We retest that. Look how big move to the downside was. Once it was broken, then we have to think what next might happen. We have to use our mind and look for the next possible move. Well, that was quite a nice one, especially with this fake to the downside over here. All right, so the particular pullback and this one was next great trading opportunity. Taking into the consideration the smaller time frame, it was really great. Well, do you remember this one? That was the one. That was another one. That was another one. And finally, upside break. Well, that was the next consolidation. What has happened after the upside break? Retest, continuation. So guys, what was my intention? It was to show you that you don't have to chase the market. Wait first for the pattern. Look what is going on. Well, again, not the holy grail. We are going to be stopped out once or twice or 3 times. But if we are going to follow the patterns, we are going to be in the winner position. With that being said, do your own homework, do your own research, do your own hundreds of examples, and you will see what I'm talking about. Have a great next trading session. See you around. Take care and goodbye.